we're at Kentucky Dragway. Yesterday was the no prep race. Today we're going to do test and tune. Usually they do test and tune on Friday, but the weather caused them to cancel Friday and put it on Sunday. So Chris is going to see if the cam and intake make it any faster.
I got a couple hours till we got to leave for the airport, so I can go home. See if we can make a 9. Get a 9.
Yep, we want that 9-second pass. We're just warming up the bottle. We manually wire up a bottle heater. We need to get the things that turn the bottle heater off and on at a certain pressure, but this is the way we do it for now. I guess it's better than using a torch. But yeah, see if this thing, this Trans Am, we're running 9 now that we got a nitrous dedicated cam and a ported intake. Now it is fat on the 300 shot. The AFR is around 11 flat. Sometimes it dips to 10.5. We could turn down the fuel pressure a little bit. What we've been doing is just running a little more bottle pressure for now, but we need a 65 jet for the fuel side, and we don't have one, so we're just going to order a 65 fuel jet. But for now, we're just going to run it down through their fat and see what it does. First attempt at a 9-second. Oh, 10, 11, no, need that 9. So this ain't the best 60 foot, but it's the best everything else. The best 1/8 mile ET, best 1/8 mile per hour, best 1/4 mile ET, best 1/4 mile per hour. We picked up about 3 mile per hour over, 2 or 3 mile per hour over our previous best. So that means that we did pick up some power. Oh, Chris came so close. See what he thinks about it. So close.
I'm just going to put 100%.
You know, we can turn that fuel pressure down or let that, where it's running fat.
It cuts out up top.
Cutting out.
Yeah, it's like, shift light stays on. As soon as I hit third, it just stays lit. And it's like,
Huh.
I don't know why.
What's the rev limiter set at?
without the laptop, I have no idea.
I can go back and get the laptop. That sounds like a rev limiter issue.
Go get the laptop.
Yeah,
That might be. Hopefully.
it might do
That's
it.
it.
But I mean, we can turn the fuel because it's running fat down through there. I can see the smoke, black smoke. But we can turn the fuel pressure down or let the nitrous get higher. How high you have it that time?
Like 950.
950. Let it get to 1,000. Hit it out of the hole, and let me go get the laptop, and we'll turn that. We'll turn that up.
You think it's the rev limiter?
I think it is.
Because every single gear it did it. Like as soon as the shift light came on, I mean, of course I'm slower than the shift light. It'd be like, ah, da, 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 shift light. Ah, da.
Yeah, because that.
Might be. You might have set the rev limiter too low in the box.
Yeah,
Put it mile per hour, 131.9.
That's the best.
Mile per hour.
Mile per hour, it's the best 8th. It's the best quarter. It just ain't the best 60.
Yeah, I'll warm up the bottle wire.
Okay, we're gonna go get the laptop, and it's cutting out on him up top. See, yesterday we shifted it at 59. Today we're trying to shift it at 62. And by the time he actually shifts it and the transmission shifts, we're not sure exactly where it's at. But I know these MSD boxes, I think he's got it set at 72, and I think them boxes are 600-700 RPM off. So we're going to turn that rev limiter up to maybe like 8,000 and see if it'll.
It won't make it high enough to hurt it to a final thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go get a laptop. All right, we got the 6AL programmable. What you doing, Chris?
Any rev limiter I see is going up to 8,500.
We're gonna see if that gets rid of it, because it sounds like an ignition issue. And I do know that sometimes these ignition boxes, they'll read like 500 to 800 off on stuff like that. So just gonna turn it up a little, make sure that's not the issue. And we're doing a little ramp, a little tighter ramp on the Nitrous Mini. 80 to 100.
It's 100.
Nope, he's going straight 100 on it. And we got the bottle pressure way up there now. We got it in the red, and he's going to purge it down to the green. Here we go at temp 2. We also lowered the tire pressure some. Oh, it cut off out of the line. I think I messed up the video on his launch there, but I guess it unloaded and his tires started spinning. What was the 60?
1.5.
Huh?
1.50.
1.5, yeah, definitely spun. Huh, we lowered the crap out of the tire pressure. It shouldn't be spinning.
Thinking 80 to 100 new bottom. And it still cuts out up top.
I heard it that time. Yeah, I heard it that time. Ah.
Try a different bottle, 80 to 100 ramp. I think that'll work.
Try it, let's try it. All right, at temp number 3, we made some shock adjustments. So close. So the third attempt was very similar to the first attempt. Here's Chris coming back from the third attempt. So it's spinning and it's cutting out up top. I don't know. The cutout issue could be where it's got them spark plug, you know, heat boots on it. And on the dyno, they got soaked in oil because the valve covers were loose. Man, it's trying to go a 9. It's trying to go a 9. It's spun.
80 to 100 and warm the bottle back up.
What at 60 that time?
146.
It's spinning. I can see the SN kick out.
I can't make it do a burnout.
Ha. All right, we need a 65 jet. It's running too fast. We're gonna try one more attempt. Oh, that wasn't good. All right, well, Chris has got to go get on the plane and go back to Texas, but it's just too fat. And we can turn down the fuel pressure to accommodate for that, but the problem is it's a returnless regulator. So when you first dip into it, the pressure drops and then it comes back up, it recovers. And if we drop the pressure too low to make it run a little bit leaner, what happens is it gets into the fuel pressure safety switch and it'll shut the nitrous off for a split second. And we can't have it do that because that's going to hurt us worse. So we got the fuel pressure set just about where when you first come into the nitrous, it can drop. It drops almost enough to shut the fuel pressure safety switch off, but it don't. It's just right there on the line. So we can't go any lower. So we're going to have to, we need a 65 or a 64 nitrous jet. We're going to have to order it and put it in there, and that'll put it where the air fuel should be on nitrous. And that I think that'll get us our 10th. We need to get in the 9s. But yeah, we give it a valiant effort. Car did good. What you got to say?
Car did good. But came to make 700 horsepower. Technically, we didn't do that. Came to run a 9. We didn't do that. Came to make it one round in a no prep. We didn't do that. We had fun though.
We had fun.
Great.
But we got to do our first snow prep. Chris got to make his first pulls on a dyno, and yeah, all in all, good weekend. We'll get there.
The car still works. That's the main thing.
Yeah, the car lives. That's the main thing. Y'all have a good day. On another note, this thing might be cutting out just because it's just too fat. It actually didn't do that on the dyno, but anyway, that could be it. Well, as much as I'd like to hope that it was oil getting on the plug boots or the nitrous just running too fat, I'm pretty sure that the valve springs need adjusted a little bit more. When I bought the cam, Tick Performance, I was talking to Jonathan Atkins, and he did say that the springs that we had would work, but we're going to have to lower this install height on them a little bit. So we're going to do that and get rid of the cutout, but we have another issue as well. It looks like it's blowing through the converter now. We picked up extra power, I'm pretty sure, because it's trapping about 3 miles per hour more, but it's spinning off the line now, and it looks like it's blowing through the converter because we're only getting like 200 RPM drop in the shifts. As you can see on the tach here, you'll see 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 RPM circled in blue. So as you can see on the shifts there, we're only getting, I don't know, on the 1-2 shift, sometimes you're seeing about a 500 RPM drop. On the 2-3, it's not getting any more than a 200 RPM drop, which means it's blowing through the converter. Typically, you want about at least 500 to 1,000 RPM drop on your shifts, and we're not getting that. So that means that the power we have is just blowing right through the converter. And Chris has already talked to Circle D and sent some videos to him. We'll send this video to him for them to look at, and they're going to respec it for us. We're going to get it back in. We're going to tighten up the install height on the springs, and we're going to try for that 9 again. Like and subscribe, and follow us on our journey for this quest for 9s and our quest to win a no-prep round, at least one round. Y'all have a good day.